Welcome back to the Kouryuu podcast, where we discuss the cultural differences between Japan and Canada. I'm Zach from Canada,
I'm Naoe from Japan.
and this week we're going to be talking about maybe I guess dialects in English and Japanese because there's definitely so many. So yeah, I guess I'll start with English.
Yep.
I think we might revisit this topic again in the future, just because like there's so many different dialects in English. So today. We're just going to focus on a few. So we'll start with Canadian English.
Yep. I'm
Yeah.
really interested. Okay.
Yeah, so I guess maybe what we'll do. Yeah, so I'll tell you the phrase and I'll get you to guess
Yeah.
about the or if you know it already. So
Yeah.
first I have here is loony and toony.
Loony and Toonie?
Yeah.
Okay. I know Loony and Toonie are coins in Canada
Yeah,
that people
exactly.
use. Is it correct?
Yes.
But does it mean like specific thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you say Loony and Toonie at the same time, like Loony and Toonie?
It depends on the situation.
Okay. Loony and
Yeah.
Toonie. Okay. It is only Canadian people use.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Loony and Toonie. Okay. Like, I guess I can only imagine the situation like when people don't have Loony and Toonie, like when people pay at the grocery store, for example, like maybe if they don't have Loony and Toonie, and then sorry, Loony is a $2 like. No, Toonie is a $2 to like.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
And then
Yeah.
Loony is a $1.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So, like, do you guys also have like dime and I forgot the name of coins actually. Dime, quarter. Yeah.
Yeah, we have all the same ones. I guess except for the penny, I guess. I mean, in the past we did, but like not for like 10 years or something. But yeah, Looney Toonie is specific to Canada just because like the reason it's called the Looney is because there's a picture of a loon on it. Like a loon is a type of animal.
Okay. Loon.
Which is on the $1 coin. And then
$1 coin.
like the Toonie is like it's actually kind of a stupid name because the reason it's called yeah, it's $2. So because it rhymes.
Yeah.
Like on the actual coin itself, there aren't any loons. Like
Loons.
it's actually like I think it's a polar bear is on the $2 coin. So like it really doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. When I was in Canada, I just heard that like people said toonie, and then two is coming from number 2, and then just knee part, like it's I think from Looney. So is it right?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
exactly.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna kind of avoid maybe the more obvious ones like A because it's
okay.
Yeah, because I think we've talked about before. Oh, okay. Do you know what Canuck means?
Canuck.
Yeah.
Canuck. How do you spell it? Canuck.
So it's CANUCK.
I can only imagine like Canuck part. It's from Canada, but it's not from Canada. No.
Maybe.
Canuck is verb like sing, or is it dialect?
I mean,
like slang?
Yeah. I mean, you're. I guess it's technically slang. I guess, but yeah. I mean, you're pretty much right because, like Canuck just really it's like a slang term for a Canadian person.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, for example, like one of the hockey teams in Canada is the Vancouver Canucks.
Vancouver Canucks. Okay. Okay. I've heard of it, kind of. Okay. Vancouver Canucks. So it's Canadian people. Canucks.
Yeah, which I guess is actually kind of weird when I think about it now to call the hockey team that because like Montreal's team is the Montreal Canadiens. So like basically there's two Canadian hockey teams basically just called the Canadians.
Canadians. Okay. Canuck. So like, is it like have you ever heard of Canucks from like American people? Like for example,
Oh yeah, they'll say it. Yeah.
they say Canuck or like
Mhm.
British. What about British people? They say that like
I guess so.
Canucks. Oh, okay. Like they are like some people say Brit for British people. I guess I heard of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Ah, okay.
Like for example, for Americans, like sometimes people will call Americans Yankees.
Oh, okay. Yankees.
I can't exactly remember the meaning because there's like a historical reason why. So it's kind of like that. It's not like an official name, but
Ah,
yeah.
Yankees. I know the baseball team's name of like one of the baseball
Mhm.
team in US is called New York Yankees, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
okay.
Oh yeah, because
Yankees.
never really thought about that. There's the yeah New York Yankees, then Vancouver Canucks. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, and also we have Yankee in katakana
Yeah,
in Japanese people.
the
I'm not.
meaning is so different.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Canucks. Okay, I didn't even know that, and I like even if I lived in Canada. So, Canucks, interesting. Do you guys call? Do you guys also say Canucks for yourself? Like I know
Like
there's no typical specific.
like yeah, not typically. Like you won't hear it that often. Like you'll probably hear it most often because of the hockey team
Ah,
more.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Is it rude? Like if I call Canadians Canuck, like is it just casual or kind of
Uh yeah, it's pretty
rude?
casual. Like I think maybe actually, you know what? Let me search this right now. I
Mm,
think it is supposed to be kind of rude, but like
kind of
no one gets offended by it. Like it's
rude. Okay.
yeah, yeah, it's sort of supposed to be offensive, but it's
Offensive.
not. Like no one would care like at all.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So then next
Mm.
is okay, next is hoser, which
Hoser.
yeah, which
Hoser.
is a which is basically yeah, I guess Canadian, I don't know, like insult, I guess.
Canadian
So
insult.
yeah, so you guess you could like call someone a hoser, but like it's also not it's offensive, but it's not that bad. Like
Okay.
like you wouldn't if you called someone a hoser, they would probably laugh. They probably wouldn't get offended.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Hoser.
it's like kind of similar to loser,
Mm.
but I guess less offensive,
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
guess. And it's I don't know, it's an interesting word too because like the history behind it is a little complicated. Like I've seen multiple different, I guess, meanings for the word.
Mm.
So for example, one of them I heard that the reason it's hoser is because so I guess in old times, basically,
Okay. Okay.
when they played hockey,
Okay.
so when they were finished playing, the person that they would I guess like hose down the ice so that like the ice was good again, I
Mm-hmm.
guess. That person would be the hoser because
Okay.
like they had to
Okay.
hose down the ice.
Holds down eyes. Okay.
Yeah,
Holder is a kind of loser, but less offensive.
pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Honestly, it's not even that common. At least not you don't really hear that much, I feel like.
Do you
But it's
use
kind
it?
of
Do you use it like when you
um
watch the
I think
sports, the game of sports, or
I think I would only use it if I was trying to sound really Canadian, basically.
okay.
Yeah.
So only Canadian people use it. Holder.
Yeah, 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 for sure.
Mm. Like, do you say? Do you guys say loser as well? Like when
Oh, for sure, yeah. If anything, loser is more common than hoser.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Hoser. Okay.
Yeah, because I guess I should also explain a little bit. So that I should have said this first, really, is that like Canadian English is basically like a mix of like American English
Mm,
and British English.
British. Hmm.
Yeah. I mean,
Right.
to be honest, it's closer to American English than British English. Like the most British parts of Canadian English is like in spelling mostly.
Mm.
So for like color, armor, honor, words like that.
Central.
Oh, center, yeah, exactly.
Center.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. We follow the British spelling.
Hmm.
But then there are some words where we will use the American version. So
Mm.
it's kind of complicated. I would think for most Canadians, they would be kind of confused about which spelling is the
Mm.
correct, I guess, Canadian spelling.
Yeah, that's interesting. Like, okay, like in your case, which one do you use often? Like more often?
Well, okay, it depends on the word. So, like, for example, today, like for the word like realize,
Mm.
like I'm not even sure which one is the correct Canadian one because I
Wow.
think in the US it's spelled with a Z, but in the UK it's spelled with an S. So, well, okay, I should specify like this. So,
Ah, okay. At the end of part, like realize
yeah, that part, the Z
that part.
part. Yeah, because like I think here, like no one would really care if you spelled it either
Mhm.
way,
Yep.
unless they really know a lot about languages,
Mm.
I guess.
Okay. So people don't really care about it, like in general.
Not really, no.
Mm.
Okay, like the yeah, for words like that, but like I said, for words like color, armor, honor, stuff like that, that's always like oh you are at the end.
Oh, you are. Oh, okay. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
those ones are consistent. But even for a word like center, I think the official Canadian spelling is like CENTRE,
Yep.
but it's also pretty common to see it as like TER
Yeah.
instead.
TR.
So
Yeah.
it's kind of confusing to know which one is, I guess, the correct the correct one.
Yeah. I think I saw the letter of like when I saw the letters of like Eaton Center in Toronto.
Mhm.
I think it's British spelling.
I think I can't remember. I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't really. Yeah. I think so. Yeah. So, okay, interesting. But in general, people don't care about it. Like, is there
Yeah,
any specific situation that you have to use like this one or that one, like British or
yeah. Like I said, for like color, for example, that way we
Volcara?
always use
Always
the British spelling.
British spelling. But
Yeah,
others might use just American spelling.
yeah. For other words, yeah, I think people don't really care as much. Which
Interesting.
there's which is actually kind of a common thing in Canada, where like we're more similar
Mm,
to like the UK, but we're also still use like American,
mhm.
some US in some ways. Because for example, for like measurements,
Yep.
so for the most part, we use like metric measurements,
Mhm.
but for example, like we don't use kilograms for weight
Okay.
for people.
Mhm.
We always use pounds, but
Pounds. Okay.
yeah, but if you're talking about like if you're cooking, then it totally makes sense to use kilograms. So it's this weird mix.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, or like for example, for temperature
Mhm.
for temperature outside, it's always in Celsius,
Celsius. Yep.
but inside people use Fahrenheit, or sometimes for cooking people use Fahrenheit. So it's
Ah,
yeah, it's
okay.
kind of weird.
Interesting. Okay. So it depends on the situation.
Yeah, it really depends on the situation.
Oh, okay. The language is mixing. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
A
So
lot.
Canadian maybe pick up some parts from American English and British English, and then you guys just mix
Yeah.
together. Okay.
And then, like I said, there's some like words that are just Canadian as well.
Just Canadian.
Yeah, but then there's also some words that I think maybe are only different in U.S. and Canada. So, for example, here we say pop.
Pop.
Uh,
How about it?
but like in the U.S. they say soda.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what they say in other countries.
Pop soda.
Because like the official name is soda pop, but of course that's kind of long to say.
Okay.
So like you could kind of pick either one. People usually know what you're talking about.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just in Japan, it's just katakana. We just say soda for soda.
Right, yeah.
So yeah, we don't say pop actually.
Mm.
When I hear that, just I can imagine pop music, like that. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And then also another really good example is college and university.
Oh, okay.
Because
College and university.
in Canada, we see them as like two very different things. So for like college, it's usually for, I guess, kind of more blue collar work. It doesn't have to be, but basically,
Okay.
like it's the kind of schools where you're going to school for 2 or 3 years, or I guess 1 to 3 years, and you're just getting like a diploma, or I guess an associate's degree, I suppose.
Yeah.
But then university is just for getting like a bachelor's degree or a master's, PhD, all that kind of stuff.
For 4 years, I think. Is it university?
Yeah, for 4 years. Exactly,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
in the US, for them, all of it is just college.
Oh, really? No
Yeah.
university in US?
So even if, okay, so let's say someone goes to like the University of Texas, for example,
Yeah.
they would still call it a college.
Oh. Okay.
They would say, "Oh, I go to." They would say like, "I'm going to university." They would probably say, "I'm going to college," even though the school's name is literally University of Texas.
Okay. Interesting. But do you guys call University of Toronto, for example? Is it university for you?
Yeah,
For
yeah.
for Canadian? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I guess, like, not to jump ahead too much, but I guess is also the same in Japanese, because you guys usually just say like daigaku, right?
大学.
And it's for both college and university.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Like when at some point when I saw the translation of college, I saw 専門学校 in Japanese, which means the school we can learn about like specific field
Yeah.
for 2 years. Is it college?
Yeah, that would be college for
It's
sure.
college. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So, yeah, 大学 is, yeah, in general in Japan, 大学 is university, and then college at some point it's just 専門学校, I guess. Yeah.
So like, but if you're talking about, okay, so like after high school,
After high school, okay.
like in general, you would just say daigaku, right? Like even if it's
For 2 years.
yeah, you would still say daigaku, right?
Yeah, we call it 短期大学.
Oh, okay.
短期 means like short term in Japanese.
Oh, okay.
So 短期大学 is we can go there like for 2 years in general. So we call
okay.
it 短期大学. So it's different.
So okay.
Mm.
Okay, so you wouldn't just say daigaku for everything after high school.
Not for everything, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's more similar to Canada, I thought.
Yeah.
Okay, then I guess also okay, a really big one is so in Canada, okay, in the US, we say soccer.
Soccer, okay.
But of course, like in the UK, they say football, which
okay.
is interesting, because So actually, like soccer comes from the UK because
Mm-hmm.
like it's actually a short term for association
Mm-hmm.
football.
Mm-hmm.
So somehow that just came to be soccer.
Soccer.
So yeah, and I guess this goes beyond even just English because like so many other languages also just call it football.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
it seems just in
Ah, okay. Interesting. Football, soccer. Like, do you guys have American football?
it's a thing. Like if you're talking about American football, I guess say North America. If you're talking about American football, you would just say football.
Football. Okay.
Like if if you said football and
In-
you're talking about soccer, people would be confused for sure.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's
interesting.
actually interesting because also, so I thought it was just Canada and the US that said soccer, but apparently they also say in Australia and New Zealand as well.
As well. Soccer.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's more widespread than I thought. So
Ah,
um,
okay. Okay.
yeah, but in Japanese, you guys say like soccer and you also say football, right?
Actually, we say, for the most part, we say soccer. We call it soccer.
Oh, interesting.
Soccer in katakana, actually.
Oh,
And
okay.
then when we talk about like American football, we say
Hmm.
amefuto.
Oh, okay. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
yeah. So it's totally separated in in Japan, I think. Soccer and football, like American football in katakana. So
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting to see like when katakana like if it takes from like I guess North American English or British English.
British English.
Yeah, because okay, so I guess the last one we'll talk about for now
Mhm.
for English is pants, because
Pants. Yeah.
because in Canadian and or sorry, I guess North American English basically it's like I guess zubon
Tsubon in Japanese. Yeah.
in Japanese,
Yeah.
but in the UK
In the
it's
UK.
like underwear.
Underwear. The pants is trouser. No.
Yeah, exactly. In British
Trouser.
English, it's
British English
trousers. Yeah,
trouser. Right.
yeah, which also makes sense in North American English as well,
Mm-hmm.
but we just don't really say it.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, which like I don't I don't quite understand why pants is underwear in the UK, but then like also underpants also means underwear. So
Underpants
yeah,
in
s-
Brit
c-
in UK in the UK.
so
Underpants
like
means
um, so I think for in all in English in general, like underpants means
underpants.
underwear.
Underwear. Okay.
It's just another way to say it.
Mm-hmm.
But so like in the UK, like pants and underpants, I guess are the same thing, which
Ah, okay.
doesn't make sense to me. But
Ah, interesting. Okay. Like in Japan, when we go shopping to like Uniqlo or something, we just
mhm,
see the letters of pants in katakana,
mhm,
which
mhm.
means pants in English, like North American English. So
Yeah,
just zubon in Japanese. So like recently at some company, they like at some like clothes company, they say that pants in katakana for pants, or like trouser. But in general,
interesting.
zubon is pants. Yeah,
Is
pants.
Zubon the most common?
Oh, zubon.
Like, is Zubon the most common
Zubon is
for
the most
pants?
common for pants. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
even for now. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess now we'll talk about the different Japanese dialects because I
Hmm.
feel like I feel like there's almost more Japanese dialects than there are English ones, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think English has a lot of like dialects and like. Oh, can I ask like,
Mhm.
is there any difference between like English in Vancouver and English in Toronto?
There is, but it's not.
It's
It's.
not.
I feel like it's not that big. I feel like. Yeah, like it's the difference between like Toronto English and Vancouver English is like way less
Way less than
than like comparing like yeah, it
standard.
would be yeah, I think it'd be less than comparing like Kansai Ben to I guess Hyojungo.
Okay, okay. Interesting. わかった。Okay. Got it. So actually, I picked up some phrases that people like in local use in Japan. So, and then I found like some phrases in a different places. So, I'm gonna introduce from now. So, could you try to guess what it means? Okay.
Okay.
Yep. So the first one, actually, my wife is from Hokkaido, so I asked her some words, and then in Hokkaido and in Tohoku area, which is located up like in main islands in Japan. So the first word is menkoi.
Oh, Menkoi is cute, right?
Oh, you know, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, menkoi is cute. Yeah, in standard
right,
Japanese, it's
yeah, right
kawaii.
before this, I was going through my my notebooks from when I went to meetup. So I kind of remember a lot of this last slang now.
Menkoi. Okay, menkoi. Yeah. Good. Perfect. Okay. Next one. I think so. You know about menkoi, so I think you know this one too. Namara.
Namara is like really, right?
Right.
Like yeah, it's like I guess a synonym for totemo.
Totemo. Yeah. In standard
Right, yeah.
Japanese, it's totemo. In Kansai dialect, mecha, I guess. So yeah. Good. you are doing well. Okay. So next one. Waya.
Oh, I think I've heard this one before, but I can't remember the meaning.
Waya. You don't remember that? Waya.
That would,
Waya.
I
Waya
have
is
no idea.
yeah. Waya means like when I say it in standard Japanese, it's とてもやばい.
Oh, okay.
Waya. Like when I I think people use that phrase when they face something yabai, something like amazing or something really bad, you know, like when they surprise at that. So yeah, waya. We just say waya waya.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have any other ways to say that. So waya waya. So and then the next one, really, I've never heard of that. Like even if I lived with my wife from Hokkaido, yeah, Joppinkaru.
Okay, so this was definitely katakana, right?
Ah, no,
What, really?
This is a hiragana. Joppinkaru.
It sounds like English.
Yeah, Joppinkaru. I don't know how to pronounce it, but she said that. Joppinkaru.
What? Yeah, that's what I have no idea either.
Yeah, Joppinkaru means like to lock the door.
Wow. Yeah, I would have never guessed that.
Yeah. Even for me, I couldn't guess what it means. Yeah, and then we say in standard Japanese, 鍵をかける, which means to
Oh, okay.
lock the door.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, and then ジョッピン part means key. I think the key in English.
Okay.
And then カル parts like to lock, I guess, means to locking the door. So
Sure.
Yeah, this is interesting. And
yeah.
Oh, okay, this one's good. So have you ever heard of 手袋?
I think I have. So I'm assuming it's like I definitely have heard this one before. I can't remember the meaning though. I'm assuming it's like hand something.
Yeah, right. Hand something. Yeah. Te means hand, and then bukuro parts is like back. So 手袋 is like gloves actually in Japanese.
Oh, okay. I was thinking that.
yeah.
I should have said it.
yeah. Oh, okay. You got it. Okay. So 手袋 is gloves in Japanese, and then in standard Japanese, I guess we use 手袋をはめる means to wear gloves. But in Hokkaido, they say 手袋を履く.
Oh, okay.
And we, in standard Japanese, people use 履く to wear pants, underwear, socks, and shoes, stuff like that. But in Hokkaido, it's not totally, but it's different. They use it for 手袋, gloves.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Yeah. So I don't know why, but it's just yeah. And then also 投げる.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with this one either.
投げる. 投げる. 投げる means to throw something, like to throw the ball. Ball を投げる.
Oh, okay. I think actually I've heard this before. Yeah.
In standard Japanese, which means throwing. But in Hokkaido, it means to throw out, like
to
trash.
throw away, right?
Trash.
Yeah.
So that's the difference. But okay, and I think in Hokkaido, Tohoku, I finished.
Oh, okay. Actually, I have one.
Oh, you have one? Okay, tell me.
Oh, okay. Especially if we're doing oh man, I should have. Okay. Do you know itake?
Ittake?
Yeah.
Ittake? I know kind of ittake, but I think they use ke at the end of the sentence when they ask something, I guess. No, ittake, what does it mean actually? What does it mean?
What I had written was like therefore.
Therefore.
Yeah.
Okay. Ittake.
Yeah. I guess you could ask your wife because I'm not sure if this is correct or not.
Ittake. I think it's correct. Like means like therefore, like after that they say the reason.
Yeah, in Hokkaido.
Okay. Ittake. Yeah, I've heard of it. Like when I talk with my wife, I guess. K. Yeah. Interesting. You know a lot. You know a lot. Is there any?
Yeah. If we're doing Hokkaido Tohoku at the same time, then okay, hyakoi?
Hyakoi.
Hyakoi. Yeah.
Which means cold.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know, it's Kansai Ben, but we say hyakoi actually.
Oh, interesting.
For like something cold.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Especially for foods. Hyakoi na. Yeah, we say that.
Sure.
But I didn't know that they also say that. Hyakoi.
Yeah, this is sorry, I should have said this first, but yeah, this one is Aomori Ben.
Oh, Aomori Ben? Okay.
Yeah. It's sort of the next three.
Yeah. You can say that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So next one is nukui.
Nukui.
Yeah.
Nukui means warm, I guess.
Or like hot, yeah.
Hot, warm, nukui.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly.
We also say that nukui, actually. Yeah.
In Kansai or
in Kansai.
I did know Aomori Ben and Kansai Ben were so similar.
Yeah, nukui.
Okay, all right. This next one's interesting though, so we'll see if you get it.
Yep.
Doshiterake.
どうしてだっけ? どうして not どうしてだっけ?
No, rake.
ら
Ra.
どうしてらっけ? I can guess what it means, like どうして means why in Japanese in general. Is it not? Does it mean like why? No.
It means what are you doing?
What are you doing? どうしてだっけ?
Or like we're kind of like what's up kind of
What's
like
up?
that. Well, like sorry. Ga doshite. Oh my goodness, it's so hard to say.
The first letter. What is the first letter of that phrase? Nga?
Yeah.
Mm. Oh,
I'll
really?
type. Yeah, I'll try typing it.
運がどうしただっけ?
Yeah, it's interesting.
Interesting. Wow. Actually, in Japanese, there's no many words like, for example, the first letter is coming. So,
Yeah, for sure.
運がどうしてだっけ? 運がどうしてだっけ?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is so different from Kansai. I cannot imagine what it means. Oh my gosh. がどうしたらどうしてだっけ? Okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to imagine saying that so casually. Like, I feel like I would struggle every time.
Yeah, this is so hard to type actually, even for me, you know.
Yeah.
がどうしたらっけ? Okay. Wow.
Okay,
Like they,
so
so this, sorry, this means like WhatsApp. So people say that like when they meet someone.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Okay. I don't want to say this like when I see some people, you know. がどうしたらっけ?
yeah. And this last one
Yeah.
is nanmo neo.
なんぼねよ?
Nanmo neo.
なんも
Yeah.
Okay. なんもねよ.
Yeah, I'll try typing it as well.
Thank you. なんもねよ.
Okay. And the is supposed to be small.
なんもね. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I know なんもねよ. なんもねよ. I think なんもねよ means like there's nothing, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like not much.
Not much.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like you'd say this in response to nga ato shite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like nothing special. なんもねよ.
Yeah. I
Okay.
guess that this is like the bochi bochi of Aomori.
ぼちぼち. Oh, ぼちぼち. Okay. なんもねよ. Yeah, なんもねよ. Yeah, I can totally understand this one. Like when I hear if I hear this phrase like for the first time, even for the first time, なんもねよ.
Oh wow. Okay.
Because we use なんもない in
Yeah, I
Kansai.
guess
It's similar
Sorry, go ahead.
actually. Sorry, なんもないで. なんもないで. We say なんもないで for instead of なんもねよ, I think. So these are kind of similar.
Yeah, I guess it is kind of close to like Nanimonai, right? Like they do sound like pretty similar.
Right. So that's why. Yeah, okay. なんもねよ.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. You know, okay. So the next one that I want to introduce is in Akita Prefecture. They say ねねね.
Well, okay, that's what I have no idea.
There are 3 same letters, like ねねね. And then this means もう寝なさい. もう寝なさい means like sleep, like go to bed.
Oh, okay. Sure.
もう寝なさい. So ねねね means.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. It
Yeah,
kind of makes sense.
kind of. Yeah.
If I guess if it was written in like kanji, it would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
for sure.
ne is the same. So ne ne ne.
Yeah, for sure. So in Akita they say
Okay.
nene bane.
Nene bane?
Yeah.
What does it mean? Nene bane.
It's pretty much the same. It's like go to sleep or like you
go
have
to sleep. You have to sleep. Go to sleep. Nene bane.
Yeah.
Okay. Nene bane. Okay, makes sense. And actually, I only found one phrase in Akita, and then the next one should be in Kanto area, like in around Tokyo and Tube area. It's around, which is around like Gifu, Nagano prefectures. So yeah, and then I think you know about this. Dera.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
My only guess it's like something to do with like something to do with like a temple, or it's like something to do with, like exiting, I guess maybe.
Okay.
Like
Tera.
deru.
Okay, deru.
or like exiting a temple.
Exiting a temple.
Something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Tera is temple, so you have a good work. But Tera means totemo. So which means like
Wow.
very,
Yeah,
yeah.
I would have never thought of that.
Yeah. So they say dera yabe when they say totemo yabai in standard Japanese.
Oh, okay.
Dera yabe. So, they say dakara for no, so they say dagya for dakara.
Oh.
Dagya for dakara. Dakara is when we use dakara to say reason. Dakara blah blah blah. But they say dagya.
Okay, yeah. It still sort of sounds similar.
Yeah. And then in Niigata, Niigata Prefecture, so they say 死んでもええよ which means you don't need to do it. But if people in Tokyo hear that, they would probably guess it means like you can die.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. I guess that does sound like it.
Yeah, 死んでも So you don't need to do it. 死んでもええよ
Yeah, I feel like that one's kind of risky.
Yeah, kind of risky, yeah. 死んでもええよ And there are some bunch of phrases in 四国 area, 中国 area, and the Kansai as well. Like, we say 偉い which means you can guess what it means. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, it's kind of difficult because
偉い
so in Aichi apparently erai means tired, but I feel like the meaning's probably wait, is it the same?
Yeah, almost same.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah, like erai means tired or like it's toughness, tough. Erai. I think we use erai meaning like tough. それは、それ偉いな which means it's tough. But in standard Japanese, 偉い means smart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Smart or smart. I think smart, yeah. 偉い. Yeah. 偉い.
So it seems like erai has a lot of different meanings.
Yeah. Yeah. And then have you ever heard of busaiku?
This one also sounds like it's katakana, but I don't think it is.
Busaiku, like in standard Japanese, busaiku means ugly. So it means not good, ugly, busaiku. Okay. But in Shikoku, 中国 Kinki area, it's clumsy, like having butter fingers.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, and then I found some interesting, weird sentence in Okinawa. It's totally different from Japanese. Yeah, let me introduce this one. So they say yasa yasa deji churakagi, which means
yeah, it sounds so different.
Yasa yasa deji churakagi means in standard Japanese, which means そうそうとても美人だよね which means yeah she's very beautiful in English.
Yeah.
So it's not Japanese, I guess. Okinawan. It's Okinawan language. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. And okay. In Nagasaki Prefecture,
yeah,
they say to.
Oh yeah.
Oh, have you heard of it? To.
I've heard of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, sorry, does to have? Oh yeah, it has a meaning by itself, right? I mean, like, so to, like by itself, right? Because I know they also say to at the end of sentences a lot.
Yeah.
Well.
Right.
I can't remember what to means though.
To is totte in Japanese 取っているの which means like are you taking something?
Okay.
So I think people in Nagasaki use tototo at the end of a sentence. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, and then yeah, there's a ottoto, which is snack in Japan.
Hmm.
The name of snack, one of the name of the snack is ottoto, and then they say ottoto tottoto. You know, are you taking ottoto in Japanese, in English, I guess? So it's yeah,
That's interesting.
yeah.
Okay. Actually, there's what I wanted to ask you about. So in Kansai, does
うん。
whole deka mean just like really, but like strongly?
ほんまでっか I guess.
I guess maybe.
ほんまでっか
Yeah, I might be just written it down wrong.
Yeah. I think ほんまでっか Yeah, ほんまでっか means like really.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes more
Or
sense.
we say ほんま in casual way. ほんまほん
Yeah,
ま
yeah.
Yeah, like some
That makes sense.
comedian uses ほんまでっか at some point.
Sure.
Yeah. ほんまでっか Yeah. Because
Okay.
本当
Oh,
本
sorry.
当
Go
is
ahead.
Oh, sorry. 本当 is a standard Japanese. 本当
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. In standard Japanese, which means really. 本当
All right. So yeah. So I guess this is where we're gonna end things. There's still so many like different aspects of English and Japanese to talk
Mhm.
about with regards
Mhm.
to dialects and accents and whatnot. So we'll
Yeah.
definitely do another episode again in the future. If we got anything wrong, let us know.
Yeah.
This is stuff we just learned from research or stuff that people at least told me at meetup.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess it should be right, but who knows?
Mm.
And yeah, so next week, I guess we're gonna talk about religion. We're not gonna be talking about like our religious beliefs, but just about like I guess which religions are most common
Mm.
in Canada and Japan,
Mm.
and I guess kind of the culture surrounding those,
Yeah.
basically.
Right.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So the next week is going to be English again. So
Yeah.
yeah, thanks for listening. You can find our podcast pretty much anywhere, whether it be Anchor,
Mhm.
Spotify,
Mhm.
I guess Apple Podcasts,
Yep.
YouTube, you name it. You can find our link tree, which will have our description. Yeah, thanks for listening. Until next week, Montane.
またね